Yesterday's tragedy happened in one of the deepest parts of the San Francisco Bay. That boat sank just around 600 yards from Alcatraz in an area that's about 120 feet deep. The average depth of the bay is right around 15 feet, so this rescue operation is happening in one of the most difficult parts of the bay to access. Our Katie Nielsen is live in San Francisco, where she spoke to a local boater who explained the dangers of the bay. So, Katie, what are you learning?
Yeah, Ryan, as you can probably imagine, it's a very tight-knit mariner community here on the bay. And when we talked with Mike Peterson, he said as soon as he heard there was a boat going down, he rushed to the marina to see if there was anything he could do to help. This was the scene yesterday afternoon as the Coast Guard and other rescue personnel were trying to pull survivors out of the water. Mike Peterson got to the marina shortly after.
See that yellow buoy right there? Just imagine a line straight across, and that's basically where it was.
Mike has been racing sailboats on the bay for more than 30 years and says it can be tricky if you aren't used to conditions. But he says yesterday was pretty typical for a summer afternoon.
Here you'll see we have the wind coming down from the Golden Gate going west to east, and then the tide is going east to west, and they hit in the middle. When they do, you get this very short, steep chop, and that's what makes it can be very, very rough.
He says people in the mariner community knew of the boat, the Valere, and her captain.
Based upon my understanding of the captain's, the operator owner's experience, this would be no problem at all. The boat's been known to come down here, which makes us all wonder what actually happened, because something relatively cataclysmic to bring about this with a good boat and experienced operators.
49-foot boat with 3 levels, multiple living spaces on board, certainly capable of handling that capacity of people, but there's a lot of things that goes into account when you consider stability of a vessel.
At the Coast Guard press conference today, they did not speculate about what could have caused the boat to sink.
Anytime you take a vessel out on the water, in the ocean, the bay, it's a dangerous evolution in and of itself.
Mike says he talked with some of the survivors after they were pulled from the water. They told him almost everyone was inside the salon at the time the boat started to sink. No one heard an explosion or felt the boat strike anything. They said the boat just started to tip over. And in this new photo given to us by another charter boat captain who did not want to talk with us on camera, he said he saw people trying to break the windows to get people out of the salon. Now, according to witnesses, they do believe that the 3 missing people might still be in that salon, stuck inside as the boat went down. Of course, that is just speculation at this point. And as Ryan, as you mentioned earlier, that boat sitting in more than 120 feet of water. So you can imagine trying to get divers down there to confirm that, a very, very difficult task.
Yeah, very difficult and just a horrible tragedy. All right, Katie Nielsen reporting live in San Francisco.